Welcome back to Northside LDN, and today we've got the Arsenal vs Leicester 3-1 win press conference with Arteta. And let's get straight into it. He was asked on whether that was our best 90 minutes of the season. I don't know, but I'm certainly happy with the performance of the team. And again, the character, the composure that we showed coming here after a very short turnaround from Benfica and going down very early, plus puts us in a really difficult position against a Leicester team that probably is the best in that area. I think we played some really good moments in the game, looked really solid. We dominated the game, and I think overall we deserved the win. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, it was a good performance. Best of the season. I don't know if it's best of the season. I'm not gonna lie, like best of the season, maybe a little bit of a push. But it was definitely a good performance, a performance with conviction, a performance that, obviously put a smile on my face. So yeah, I'm happy with that. Yeah, but best of the season, less of that. On our first win away to a top 3 team in the Premier League since 2015. Who really cares? Let's move on. Right, on Willian's performance, he was really good. We've seen that in training the last few weeks. He's rebuilding himself and he's not accepted the situation. I think he was the player who changed the game against Benfica in the last few moments when he came on. And today I think he was terrific. The same with the other senior players. Laka, I think the way he played, Nico grew into the game and had a big impact as well. Granit as well. Granit. Is man mad about Granit? I continue. A player who has played that many minutes to play with the heart and passion he showed in every action, I think it's a great example for the rest of the players. Yeah, but I mean, why is he not done this in the other weeks then? Why is it taking until now? I don't get it. I don't get it. I mean, I hope he's turned a corner, and I hope that we do see this from now on, and I don't see this static Willian from, he goes back to his static kind of easy pass, not taking on his man, not driving forward Willian. So yeah, hopefully, I mean, he moves on, but his performance against Leicester was cool. So yeah, we move on. He was asked on how we build on this week's win. Every game is going to be different. What we've done today is not going to have a knock-on effect on the Premier League game, on the next Premier League game. But I think the team is clearly improving and is taking a direction that I like. Then all the time, I say the same thing about the consistency. We are still giving things to the opponent. We did it against Benfica. We did it against Benfica at home. We've done it again today. A more dangerous team in short transitions, and that's something that we need to eradicate to give ourselves the best possible chance. Everything I see attitude wise, what we were creating as a group and the way we were playing within our model, it looks much closer to what we want. I'll tell you, you say that, yeah, but at the end of the day, like, you're the one that needs to implement the consistency in the way you do things. You know what I'm saying? It's all good this match, we're doing all of this, but bro, you need to be consistent yourself, yeah? So it's all good asking the players to be consistent. What about, your lineups? What about, your tactics? And I don't see much consistency from you, so really, you got to practice what you preach. But I get what he's saying. We did give opportunities to Benfica. We did give opportunity to Leicester as well. So I get what he's saying. But at the same time, it comes from the manager first. You know what I mean? So, yeah. I mean, we got another question here on... he was asked on Smith Rowe. He said, I'm concerned for Emil to come out and say, I cannot continue playing. It should be something related to his hip. I don't know how bad he is, but he was in a good place after the game. Well, I hope, the hip isn't too bad, because we need the kid. Like, let's just be real. We haven't got much option. We don't have much rotation, which is probably why he's played too many games and probably why he's got an injury. He has had a bit of a track record before of having a few injuries. You know, hopefully this ain't something that, you know, continues all the time. But this is what happens when you play young players and you give them that many minutes. They need rotation. You need to bed them in. They can't just come straight in. Do you know what I mean? He's not the finished article. Do you know what I mean? And this is what it is. But, you know, I wish him all the best. Some of his performances, to be fair, have been a little bit up and down lately, but that's, you know, I'm not going to get onto him about that because he's a young player and that's what happens. So, you know, we move, wish you all the best, bro. You know what I mean? On whether, what's this? On Granit Xhaka and his importance in the team. If you have to put an example on that pitch about character and about going for every single goal with that determination, then probably it's him. He's played more minutes than anybody else, but he keeps going, even when he's so tired. Sorry. He tries to help the team in the right way, and the same like with David. For someone like him at his age to play again quickly after the game we had against Benfica, it was tough, but they had the real attitude. They wanted to be involved and they wanted to play, and that's how they approach every game. This is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. Everybody relax. Everybody relax. Like, let's not go on now. Like, he's been mad consistent. Because if David Luiz was mad consistent, if Granit Xhaka was mad consistent, we wouldn't be at 11th. We wouldn't be at 10th. You know what I'm saying? We wouldn't be in these positions that we've been in. Do you know what I'm saying? And that we're still trying to get out of. So, yeah, it's a good performance and everything, but let's relax a little bit. Do you know what I'm saying? Once they get a bit of consistency, and I actually see consistency and see this level consistent from them, then maybe, you know, I would, you know, believe this a little bit, you know, a bit more. But Arteta, stop trying to gas the thing. You're just trying to move. You're trying to gas it a little bit too much, and also no yung parvo, yeah, like calma. These are still part of the palhaço group. You know what I mean? Aqueles jogadores that you can't really, não pode contar with them, like, you know what I mean? So, I tell you, you know what I mean? Relax a little bit, you know what I mean? Relax a little bit. Yeah. On whether it was a gamble to make so many changes, probably people will think that it was a gamble, but I see them in training every day. They are playing because they deserve to play. When they deserve to play, I think players have to feel supported and valued. The only way to do it is to play them. In football, anything can happen, and I think the performance levels have shown is not a coincidence. It's the way they've prepared themselves and how they've prepared themselves every day. I still want to see where Martinelli is, bro. Like, where's Martinelli? I don't know. I really don't know. But he was asked about Martinelli. Over here, was asked about Martinelli. On Martinelli and whether his injury history is on the manager's mind. Well, he needs to keep working and making it difficult for us. He's a player that is going to give us a lot, but we need some time to find the right games for him and the right connections with him on the pitch, so we can do so that he can do what he does best. The way he is and the way he trains every day, he's going to be a really important player for us, no doubt. But when you have many options, it's difficult when you look for certain qualities in certain games. Bro, just play the kid. Just play the kid. You're already tiring me out. Play the kid, bro. Just play the kid and we move on from there. Do you know what I'm saying? Less of all this that you're talking about right now. Like, just play the kid, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because best believe he's our future, not Willian. Do you know what I mean? Martinelli's our future, so let's work with our future, you know what I mean, and actually put him on and give him game time. So less of that, do you know what I'm saying? On the 3 players going off injured today and physical effects the season is having on players, I think it's absolutely normal that it's happening. That's why we needed to change players, because if we were going to expose our players to getting injured. But sometimes we don't have that chance as a manager because we don't have enough players, or you have the necessity to win and play them again. But it is insane. The amount of minutes and games these players are playing without any preseason, without any break. We're going to get injuries. We talked about it and all the managers raised our voice at the start of the season, and this has happened. And facts. That's something that definitely I will back him. I will back him 100%. The way that we're conducting this is wrong. That's why it's been a mad season. You know what I mean? Look at West Ham. Look at the position they're in. Do you know what I'm saying? Look at the injuries happening to Liverpool. Look at the injuries we've had. Look at the injuries, all over the gap. Like, all over. Like, it's not just 1-2 teams. Leicester are now suffering from injuries as well. Do you know what I mean? So, I know we're going through a pandemic and everything else like that, but the effect on football is crazy, Playing high-intensive football, you can't just... You need pre-season, like you said. You need all these things, and they haven't had it. And, maybe, we need more substitutions. Maybe... they could have... I definitely think that this could have been worked on a lot better. So, I agree with all the managers, and I agree, and it's not right, because these managers are fighting for their jobs, they're fighting for their position, they're fighting for their clubs, and knowing that, at any moment, numerous players can be out, and it's wrong. It's wrong. But yeah, that was the press conference, and let's see if you guys like the way I do the press conference, the way I react to the press conference, you know what I mean? Às vezes, I'm listening to what they're saying. Sometimes they ask him some stupid questions, like some palhaço questions. Sometimes I'm like, why are you even asking him that? But this one wasn't actually too bad. You know what I mean? Arteta seems like, he's in good spirits, obviously, because he got the win. He got the W. Do you know what I'm saying? But let's see this press conference and how it goes when you're getting the smoke. When you're getting all that smoke, let's see how you know what I mean? Because I do read the press conferences and watch the press conferences sometimes. One or the other, and sometimes he talks in riddles, you know what I'm saying? Obviously, he ain't talking in riddles now, because you don't need to do the main tricks right now, do you know what I'm saying? Because obviously, my man won. But at the same time, man's gonna be watching you, you know what I mean? But Arteta, you did your thing, you got it right, I got it wrong, and yeah, man, we winning, innit? So, without further ado, guys, like and subscribe and share and all that good stuff. Keep supporting my videos. I appreciate it a lot. I'm new to this, and I'm trying. There's a couple new things I want to do. There's a couple of new shows and ideas I want to do. I'm just trying to get the right people so I can get the thing to be consistent. That's the hardest thing, finding the consistency within people. If I'm going to add people to the show, by doing a weekly roundup and other things, other ideas that I got going on. So when it's time, I will announce it. Trust me, we're always building, we're always moving, and without further ado, vamos nessa, yeah?